Legon Sports X Stadium. And you know, this sports stadium, we are making records here because Accra also focus their first win here in this sports stadium. So I'm thinking that once they are coming to the University of Ghana Sports Stadium, they think that no, this time around we can do something better. Accra Lions last season, you hammered us 5-0. But this time around, we're not going to sit down. We are unbeaten. So I think that they are now just thinking about, are we going to win or we are going to lose? They have that positive mind that still their unbeaten record is going to continue here at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. That is why you see them singing praise to God.
Okay, so live on Metro TV, live on Original TV, live on Alpha TV, as well as on the Ghana Football Association. I feel I know very soon to be handing over to our commentators, but are you going to make any prediction this afternoon?
I don't normally.
Is it still going to be 5-0?
No, I doubt. It's going to be a cagey encounter. I'm not expecting too many goals in this match, especially for Accra Lions losing quality players over some few months and Tanko trying to put together this team. They are playing so well, but they are not as tough as they were last season. Last season, you would always find Hussein in the midfield. He's been fantastic. And this time around, there's some new players included in the team. Taylor is fantastic. He played as a deep lying playmaker against Inswatreman. He's played twice as a deep lying playmaker. And last week he was used as a central attacking midfielder. He was brilliant. He controlled the game better. It was unfortunate they lost that game, but they played so well. I was expecting to see him today in the lineup, but I think he's on the bench. He will come from the bench. Aside that, they have fantastic players. This game, how both coaches would approach this game is very paramount to the teams, because if you open up against Samuel Bwedu, this team, they are going to punish you. Because I know Accra Lions have some fantastic players. Their striker, Ezekiel Alado, is there. Their new entrance from Nigeria, the Nigerian international, in Wafo, is also there. Last week he played. They've been fantastic. But the services, if the services are cut short, is what they would have to find another way, plan B, to try to score goals. They've not been bad. Where they were, they scored 5 goals. Comparing that to Berekum Chelsea. Chelsea have scored only 3 goals. And they've gone unbeaten. So they are not doing bad when it comes to their attack. It's their defense that they need to work on. And I believe today they playing at home, they will do their job.
All right, so if you are home watching us live, this is the home of the Ghana Premier League, and we're live at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium, and it's match day 6. And this afternoon, Accra Lions versus Berekum Chelsea. So Najid is going to run us through the lineup this afternoon. Najid, let's see who are starting for Accra Lions and Berekum Chelsea.
Thank you, General. For Accra Lions, they have their reliable goalkeeper Daniel Afu will be in post. Ali Mohammed sporting number 4 shirt. We have Jacob Gedas with the number 5 shirt. Remember, I'm wearing the number 2 shirt. Sama Faris Tahiru with the 11 shirt, Musa Hamzata with the 15 shirt, Lawrence Knockpoint with the number 20 shirt, Baba Salitu Apiga the number 25 shirted man. Then we have George Paku with the number 28 shirt, Ezekiel Kwame Alado with the 29 shirt, and completing the list is Blessing Asuma Dankwa, who will be wearing the number 31 jersey this afternoon here at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. Berekum Chelsea in post this afternoon is Gregory Obeng Setchwe with number 30 shirt. Number 6 is Zakaria Fusaini. Number 2 shirted man is Collins Ameyao. Steven Amankona, we all know him, the talisman, will be wearing the number 10 shirt. We have Benjamin Sapon with the number 13 shirt. We have Frank Opon, who will be wearing the number 14 shirt. Mohamed Seidu will be wearing the number 15 shirt. Awua Dramani will be wearing the number 23 shirt. Hubert John will be wearing the number 26 shirt, and completing the list is Kwesi Sorutu, who will be wearing the number 37 shirt, and a free Misha will be wearing number 57 shirt. Now, when you look at the referees this afternoon here at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium, referee Charles Bulu, he is an inspector. He will be the center referee. We have Roland Ning Jodu Andy as the assistant 1, Kofi Nyako Bakai as the assistant 2. Then the fourth referee we have Nate Lord, and completing the match of official is Azamati Alexander Kwesi. So Gatuso, these are the men who will be at the center of affairs this afternoon here at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium.
Definitely, it's going to be a cracker this afternoon. Looking at the squad, both teams are parading, and we're going to have it's going to be look at the midfield of Chelsea as well as the midfielders of Accra Lions. It's going to be a midfield action. They've paraded strong midfield guys this afternoon. And
I don't really understand why the two coaches decide to play 4-1-2-3.
Exactly.
Yes, because when you look at them technically and tactically, which means that they are slightly playing the 4-3-3 system. That is the two teams. That's why they are playing. But when it comes to the midfield, I always talk about when it comes to midfield battle, it depends your energy. Because at the end of the day, the team that will have enough energy this afternoon is going to win the midfield battle. But talking about the strikers, as you said, Stephen Amankona, we saw him last season. The kind of goals that he scored, he has been consistent in the league. So Accra Lions should be watchful of him. Accra Lions now, their talisman, I'm talking about their captain, Sokan, is no more there. So they are now trying to build a new team around. So for the midfield, the telepathy of Chelsea, I told you, most of the players, about 6 of the players that played last match against Accra Lions are still there. So to me, it's going to be a hard-fought midfield battle, but the team with enough energy is going to win the midfield battle.
All right, so Phil, looking at the setup from Coach Ibrahim Tanko as well as Coach Samuel Buedu, what do you think?
I think it's going to be, just like you said, a midfield battle. But remember, these two teams also play wing play, and they have players that do penetrate. They use the wings and try to pull out crosses into the 18. These two coaches have proven that they can play in whichever system they play. Accra Lions, on the other hand, sometimes instruct Apiga to join attack, to add more attack to their attack and more attackers to their attack, so they can create more chances. But when you watch Chelsea as well, they have fast wingers. Even their lateral defenders, when they are playing in a wing-back system like a 5-3-2 that they played earlier and a 3-4-3 system that they also play, they would use wing-backs to join attack to create chances as well. So when you look at these two teams, they can as well exploit the wings. If you don't have good lateral defenders, you will concede.
All right, so I'm still live from the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. This is the home of Ghana Premier League, and it's match day 6. Accra Lions versus Berekum Chelsea. So we'll be handing over very soon your prediction, Najid.
My prediction is that the best team is going to win. So you always want me to predict, and I'm telling you the best team is going to win.
You know, investors are home watching and
under 2.5.
Anyway, I love that under 2.5. So Victor and Philanan will be taking over from the commentary position. But look at the two teams. Very soon they will be arriving on the pitch, and we're going to start the game. Phil, you didn't tell us your prediction. They are waiting.
Like I always do, I predict during half times. What I expect, I'll go with Najid under 2.5. But when you look at these two teams, they always create chances. On a very good day, they can score more than 3 goals. That is a fact. But the defenders and the goalkeepers also will come to play.
All right, so live on Metro TV, live on Alpha TV, live on Original TV, as well as on the Ghana Football Association app. Handing over to our commentators, Victor and Philanan. Over to you.
Thank you. Well, good afternoon, everyone. Very open atmosphere. Little concerns of showers of rain a few hours earlier. Welcome to the University of Ghana Sports Stadium for match day 6 encounter between Accra Lions and Berekum Chelsea. Well, Berekum Chelsea in the last 1 year has been nothing short of an enigma against their opponent, with mixed results in the bag. Lost to them in March by a shocking 5-0 in Samuel Bredu's initial outing as a manager. Due against them in September as well. Now they will need a luck though. Well, we're getting ready to see both teams come onto the field. Well, certainly it's going to be that man Mohammed Ali from Tamale City's darling boy who is going to lead Accra Lions onto the pitch, while 26-year-old Zakaria Husseini will lead Samuel Bredu's men out of the tunnel. Well, it promises to be a match full of emotion, a lot of drama expected in this game. Samuel Bredu has been at the epicenter of Berekum Chelsea's excellent performance since joining from Accra Hartlepool. All of those do not matter now, as we've got 90 minutes of soccer action to settle. And there they come onto the pitch. Oh, you can see those are beautiful colors from the two sides as we get ready for match day 6 of the Ghana Premier League. But certainly the center referee for today's game is Charles Bulu, a very experienced referee, and a policeman as well. He's been a regular face at the continental level. I've traveled so many times. And he's the one who's been given the duty to handle today's game, 38 years of age. The last time was the center man when Cape Verde took on Eswatini. As we get ready for the toss. But a lot of interesting stuff for Accra Lions as we have the confirmation of the officials for you. So that's it. Charles Bulu is the main referee, and he'll be assisted on line 1 by the able Adi Roland Ni Dodu. Line 2 will be Bekai Kofi Nyaku, with the 4th official being Natilot. Accra Lions starting to line up. Of course, they've got their goalkeeper Daniel Afu in goal post. Ali Mohammed, the captain of the side, he is going to be very instrumental for his team, and a big man himself, Ezekiel Alado, will be leading the line. At the right hand side will be Dankwa, whilst he'll be flanked on the left side by Tahiru Faris. Whilst Berekum Chelsea, of course, one man to look out for in today's game is Steven Amankuram. What a place be, quality chap. With Godgray Sachra will be the goalkeeper, another quality chap to look at, as well as Husseini, Zakaria, Saidu, upon. They will be forming the back line with a Wabi shifted to the right hand side. But in the middle you got Badori, Amaya Collins, and Jao. Those are the men to respect in the middle of the field. Well, my name is Kwa Vector, and later on you'll be hearing the voice of Phil Annan. That is the bench of Accra Lions, with so many regular faces sitting there. Fuzi Taylor, Felix Samufa, Samuel Tetiana, Issa Ibrahim on the bench for Accra Lions into this game. And you can see referee Charles Bulu, let's taking a look at his watch. A big signal that we may be hitting any moment from now. As Accra Lions recite their prayer, and they are a bit clouded in their favorite. Deep blue, and that's a light blue down. As the opponent Berekum Chelsea, they are in their favorite predominant white shirt. And Berekum Chelsea will be kicking from left to right, as we still got, this is Berekum Chelsea, the likes of Seidu only down within that area. They'll be hitting from left to right, as the home side, Accra Lions on your screens, will be playing from right to left. Such a very young squad, but also missing the presence of so many big players who were part of this squad when they humiliated Berekum Chelsea somewhere in March. Of course, Dominic part of this squad, he now plays for Dilagori in the Georgian Aerovon top flight, as well as their captain Shokon Mohammed, who now plays for Club Africain in Tunisia. A cross section of the fans for you. It's an interesting moment. A lot will be happening here. Big gap between the two teams in terms of how they line up on the table, with Accra Lions at the 14th position with just 4 points, and Berekum Chelsea with 9 points at 4th position. Also, Phil is here. Phil, it's a big game.
It's a very big game. The last time these two teams met, it was a goal harvest. It was a positive day for Accra Lions, beating Chelsea by 5-0.
All right, here is a figure for Accra Lions. Have it, sent it into the middle. Certainly looking for Lawrence, couldn't pick him. It's now to the far right hand side. Stamkra picks it up, looking for a bit of space, decides to retract back. Finds Boateng, that's a long hit into the penalty area. That has been well taken care of by Seidu. Falling back to help clear that defensive mess that was just coming your way. But here's the man, Ibrahim Tanko, head coach for Accra Lions. What a player he's been doing these days, and what a coach has been so far, handling the national under 23 side.
He's been fantastic, and he's showing it in this team that he's prepared. He's shown it in the past, even last season. It's been brilliant, and the guys are doing well as well.
Accra Lions corner kick from the left hand side, as the likes of Apinga allowed to push into the penalty box. Lots of big boots. Floated inside. That could be very careful, but it loses everyone. There's another corner kick again for the home side. This time around from the right hand side, with Apinga. Let's walk into effected. What a player he's been. Very young chap, very promising. Salif Apinga. And here he brings in the crossing, but he's been well taken care of by Zhao. But here they'll have to let's finesse the ball, caress the ball into Accra Lions half. A bit of miscommunication. It's now been pushed to the right hand side where Iwa is. Katori will leave it for his man, Seidu. Will hit it onto the left hand side where they'll have to come. Unless they've got a lot of big men. That's a big mess. Oh, Accra Lions just lacking on that occasion. Still come once again from their own area. And it's back to the man. What a missing face in this Accra Lions setup is Musa Hamzata, the former Kempon player. Also had a bit of stint with Cape Coast Metro Stars. That's been a regular starter for Coach Ibrahim Tanko's side, but have picked any injury. As a result, he's been rested. The coach will not want to cause any further damage to his kingpin at the back. Still bringing for Batori. Gives out possession to Lawrence. Finds his captain Ali. As from And it's the man in the 18 shirt, picks it. That's George Parker. We'll find his goalkeeper. Afu, and it's back to the captain's right foot. Drifted into the middle. As it's been spread to the far side for Watson to pick. He couldn't reach it.
Both teams seems to be using the wings to create chances. In this few minutes, we've just seen that both teams are trying to exploit their wings. Though it's not paid any fruit, that is what they've started doing.
Well, I've just studied the man they were looking for is Steven Amankuna. But for now, he's been captured by this game as they bring the cross in into Accra Lions channel. They managed to deal with that situation. Tahiru couldn't clear the mess. Lawrence here. At least we'll have to run with that, but it's been stopped by Iwa once again. Oh, headset, this is a lot of danger. Spilling don't come across and again, but the referee blows his way still. Charles Bolu. That's a huge relief.
A huge relief. This is something we expect them to be doing more. Long balls into the 18 to get the defenders of Accra Lions caught in confusion.
Oh, Steven Namankuna, the big man being searched for. Accra Lions just lucky on that occasion. I'll see what Champon has been fouled. The ball is also out, just wondering what the decision is going to be. To be a foul for Berekum Chelsea. It's stopped by Pega. And it's straight into the arms of Daniel Afu, who picks it without really struggling. That's a very feeble ball that was floated towards him. This is the man, Samuel Beru, former Ghana Premier League winner with Accra Suffolk. What a chap he's been. Really love his former club. A lot of people have really the opinion that he is still having the Phobian colors deep in his veins. And here they'll have to go for it again from their own backyard. This is Mohammed. Sunny diagonally to the left hand side to pick a Pega, which he managed to keep the broken pieces. That's a big boot from a Pega. Looking for his colleague Dankwa to arrive, but he fails to arrive in time to at least snatch it home. Zhao picks it. Hit it onto his right hand. Line over from the captain, Ali, using his experience very well on that occasion.
Very clever. And that is showing his confidence in the game.
Yes, hits upwards, looking for Dankwa, and Dankwa having found. Certainly be hoping that he will get his name onto the score sheet once again. But here comes a very lovely ball, and it comes off Obin Sachre. One of the fans' favourites in terms of goalkeeping in the country. It's back to Afo. Ali. Dumaku. Pisa. Oh, they're taking your time to build up from the back. You can see the clear part of what these players are trying to do, and it's Awate now. One of the foreigners in this Accra Lions setup. Oh, hail so from Lome in Togo, just 19 years of age. Awate started playing for FC in Togo. There's a huge chase down the far side with Dankwa winning it. A transfer with it, go past this man. And win the sympathy of the referee. I can see a bit of complaint coming from upon to assistant line 2. He's not happy with the decision he's taking. And I'm sure assistant referee 2, Kofi Nyako, is going to be doing a bit of explanation. Another cross section of Accra Lions bench, and you can just see the likes of Taylor watching on eagerly as they quickly take that one. There's a twin advantage now to the home side. There is such a big figure up front for Accra Lions, but he's been onto it. One of the best of the season from here. And a twin advantage stays with them. As Mesaki Freya couldn't really hit it through. Steven Amankunam was in ample of space to receive it.
The players are finding it difficult to break into the half of Berekum Chelsea. The wing play is what we expect of them, and that is what they are doing. Apiga occasionally joins attack. Sometimes you see him in the midfield, other times you see him on the wings. Try to create spaces and get the ball into the 18.
Must have really missed the presence of your captain Shakon Mohammed, who now plays for Club African, another team that is well respected on the continent in terms of the CAF championship. But here they come, that is Tahiru. Best one into the area, headed down, and again comes from Alajo. But goalkeeper Obin Sachre is equal to the tax. That's a clever play from Accra Lions. And Charles Bolo once again with stills.
That was very clever. But I thought...
Oh, set touch line. Tahiru drops deep to help. Ali Apigas presses on the linear line too. Fine. Here's colleague at the far side. He's got Awate in support. Juma could have a touch. That will find the feet of his captain. He's not really in a haste to hit in this game. Really taking their time very well. Season with Ashanti got us back in the 2021-22 season as Warren lies on the turf from that challenge. For the first yellow card of this match. Let's just see what unfolded there. It was lifted deep. Looking for Lawrence, which he touched it. But Badore was certainly flashing his hand to the face of his opponent. As the Accra Lions once again regroup from their own territory. Kapiga. Badore for Berekum Chelsea. Jack couldn't bring it forward, but it's still Berekum Chelsea, and they've recovered. Accra Lions, great. Play from George Park. It's from the stands. They're waiting eagerly to see if their team can get into their rhythm and their mode. As Berekum Chelsea will bring it forward from the far side. Chow left in ample of space. Finds the free, he sends into the box, but there's nobody in the white shirt to deal with it. Asks it to be brought away. Bapiga finds his captain. We'll switch it on to the far right hand side with a long drive coming in, looking for Dankwa. He manages to pick it, but that's another disastrous willing to.
That was too strong, high, too high. We're expecting more of these to the wings, for the wingers to try to get the ball into the 18.
Well, the whistle is up again from Charles Bulu. As Berekum Chelsea have got a free kick very deep in their own half, quickly taking it. There's Saidu. Let's wait for Ewa. Exchanging passes, but Lawrence has interfered with that. Gives up possession to Berekum Chelsea once again. And it's back to Ewa. Hits it onto the far side to find Opon. He's got a big man ahead of him, and certainly it's Ameya Collins. But they've been able to put together their broken pieces again. As they hit it inside, looking for Alado. They could not be picked. Let's drop into the middle. And still love to come through the left hand side. Pass 2-3. Goes round a lot of blue shot. Finds Steven Amankuna. Hits it onto the right hand side. And it's Iwa. Badore. This could be a long kick. That's a wasted effort. No idea how to break Lions defense.
I think Chelsea is playing that they are playing the 3-4-3 system now, because they are trying to use the wings. Most of the players, I see them in the middle, and they are trying to use wing backs to try to get to and around the 18, to get the balls into the 18. This is how they play. and we expected them to play at least to use the 4-2-3-1 from beginning, but they are rather using the 3-4-3 system, which is very cagey, very cagey.
Well, certainly, Stephen Amankuna, last season top scorer with 20 goals in 29 matches, but yet to find the back of the net this season, or even assist. And it tells you that he's a real threat up front. Sawote will find his captain, Ali, and that's a lovely ball through the channel. It's dropped now. That's another hefty decision. That's a big touch.
That was too strong of a pass. They are finding it very difficult to break down the defense of Berekum Chelsea.
That's a clear foul there. Brilliant goal. As Dramani has been fouled. He's supposed to be leading the line by falling back so many times to help with defensive clearances. But it needs to be double up men at the back. And it's just a big lesson after being trashed by Accra Lions by 5 goals to 0. Such a huge scoreline. All a bunch of goals in that fixture.
Especially what we expect of them. They defend in the 5-4-1 shape, which is very difficult for any team to break down. No wonder they've conceded just 1 goal in 5 games.
Well, here it comes looking for Stephen Amankuna, but is well dealt with. It's a real danger that was spilling. Jao, Patore, and Jao once again will touch it, hits it onto the free A. It's brought into the box. Stephen Amankuna couldn't hack onto it. Ewa. And Accra Lions clear their defensive mess. With 20 minutes played so far, and it's still barring between the two teams. Match this is of the Ghana Premier League. Well, I'm sure you can hear the noise at the background. The fans really enjoying themselves, singing, drumming, dancing. As Berekum Chelsea once again opting for the right hand side. Felty watches this line. But Batore manages to pick it. Nice Dramani. That's a sweet stand coming in from Iwa. Just Bulu will give them the advantage. What a team they've been after winning against Young Apostles and Kerala United. And they will need some large dose of those qualities to be able to have set this Accra Lions side, which has been very difficult to crack since changing venue from the Accra Sports Stadium to the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. They've had fans in their numbers, singing and dancing and cheering them on. And the strategy of it being free for women and children under 15 years have certainly at least caught a bit of fever within these football environs. SDA corner kick now to be effected from the right hand side. And a bit of delayers. Who is going to kick it? And that certainly is going to be a Pega. Sally for a Pega. It's the man who have been elected to take on that duty for now. Oh, he's from Zabila in the Upper East region. As he brings this corner kick, that's a lovely ball floated across, but again, he loses every Accra Lions player.
That was a sweet foot, a sweet cross from Apega. Apega himself has been brilliant all season. He's been used in different roles in every game that he's played. He played as an inverted midfielder, he's played as a winger, he's played his supported play most of the time.
Well, speaking about Papa Salifu Apega, I was just telling you from the community he hails from, Zibila. And also played for a small club called Awari Stars in that community. And also played for Boga Tanga FC, African Talent Football Club. And I've also been a chap that I've been invited to the national under 17 and under 20 side several times. Only Accra Lions now piling lots of pressure on Berekum Chelsea, pushing them into their own half. It's half back for them. As this crossing comes in again and nearly been touched by the big man, Dankwa. But he arrives still late.
That was a dangerous ball into the 18. It's unfortunate they couldn't get a touch on the ball. This could have been the first goal.
And certainly this man have got to trick his tactics. Samuel Bedu as he signals for a bit of urgency from the BBUs in this fixture. I'll just look at it. That was sweet play. As you've got 4 Accra Lion players within Berekum Chelsea's 18 here. But again, goalkeeper Ben Setre watching it eagerly and picks it up. Dankwa a bit up, tricky as he breaks it into the channel. Lawrence goes to the ground, but referee have none of that. And here's the big man himself, Champoniwa. He's been a fantastic player down the right hand side in a 13 jersey. Oh, yet to really see match of Stephen Akunam and also Zach Kifriye, who scored against this side in their previous fixture somewhere in September. Obviously September 2023. And still come forward. That's a big challenge from behind. That's a big free kick for the Berekum based team. And it's quickly taken. Finds it what? Spotted this man. Patore. Mayo. Support brings it forward. Mayo has connected once again. Just wondering, can he go past Wate? He's got a piece of skill to deal with it. Here they come. That is Chow. Can he go for the shot that comes off somebody? Well, certainly did not come off anybody. That's a big shot fired. Ready to be Accra Lions walking goal kick.
That was a good play, but I didn't get the direction right. The ball went over the goal line for a goal kick.
That's a brilliant play now from Accra Lions coming from George Paco. Couldn't find its intended target. As Berekum Chelsea hacks into it. There seems to be another trouble spilling down there. As one of the players lies on the tail, seems to be Hubert Jao, if I'm right. We'll confirm that to you shortly. Well, certainly that's the man. Hubert Jao, that stays on the ground. That's the second time of going to the ground in this game. Well, he received 2 yellow cards last season. As we see Chasbulu having a bit of wet with some of Berekum Chelsea players. All seems to be registering a bit of this pressure on some of the calls. And it's also Paul Frank that was in that chit chat with the experienced FIFA referee. Well, it seems to be good to continue with the fixture. Well, just look at this. Was the clear chance that came his way earlier on with a big hit. They failed to make it count. But I must say it's been Accra Lions showmanship in the last 28 minutes. They've had the better chances and have created numerous, but again lack the credibility to poach in this game. He returns it. Zaki Friye. Right, Samuel Collins, who drops it into the middle to find Badore. That's a clever play to lift it to Ameu. Finds Steven Amankuna. He turns, stretches it into the area. Matt, oh my goodness. Oh, referee taking his eyes off the ball. Didn't know it was coming to him.
The Lion defenders were caught ball watching. These balls into the 18 create so much problem for defenders. And on this occasion, the defenders were caught ball watching.
Well, they go again from the far right-hand side. As Lawrence will have a touch, leave it back to the big man. Boateng, who's not in a haste to hit it at all. Drops it to Issa Muhammad. And it's back to Dumaku once again. A bit of exchange between those two players down the far right-hand side. That has been brought to Lawrence on the left-hand side, watching the run. Out Tahiru. Can he bring in a cross in? Brings it in! And it could not be met by Lawrence. And George Parker as well.
That was a lovely cross. They should be sending such balls into the 18. Definitely, it would find Alado or even Blessing. Blessing Dankwa is inside there. Tahiru was also in the box. It could have found any of them. They should send more of the balls into the 18, and then definitely it will get a connection.
Well, 30 minutes down already, and it's water break we're having after such an exciting exchange between these two sides in the last half an hour. There's been a lot of quality showing from this Accra Lion side. Very young team, but they are not really perturbed at all. They are really taking the game to their opponent who've traveled so many miles away to the capital. And I've been particularly impressed by how Dankwa and the likes have been able to at least get themselves into the game. But the big misfit is that they are not finding Ezekiel Alado up front. Here's the danger man. As you can see, referee Charles Pulu also having a bit of chat with his colleagues. It's been a good game for them so far. Very experienced referee. One of the most traveled Ghanaian referee, I must say, in recent times. They're calling showing that they have the excellence of results that you can look at for in terms of match officials. Well, I must tell you, lots of other games will be happening tomorrow. Pando Hearts of Lion certainly will be entertaining. Vision FC at the Pando Sports Stadium. That is a very, very crunchy tie to look up to outside this fixture that is live on your screens. Hearts of Folk themselves are traveling to the Winchi Sports Stadium to take on Young Apostles. As for Legon Cities and Kumasi Asante Kotoko have been postponed due to Kotoko's presence in the United States of America. Steven Amankuna pushed up the ball, wins the sympathy of the referee. It's such a big chap, but you can see a bit of challenge coming from Ali. Going straight to his marker, needs to be very careful. Not just look at it. Amankuna, he just pushed off Tahiru, raising the captain on the side. And let's rush into intervene a bit. We'll have that to tap with a big man. But Salifu Apega stays on the turf. Promising chap. He's got a great future ahead of him. As his coach watches on, just wondering what might be going through his mind. He cannot afford to lose his left back in this game after losing Musa Hamzata. But let's see a bit of temporary hold up as we get ready to see the free kick That's a long hit. Oh, that's great opportunity. Oh my goodness. It's saved by Daniel Afu. And he stays within Accra Lions territory. And it comes back. And it's saved again. Double save from a quality goalkeeper. But for Accra Lions, disastrous defending. And they need to be thanking their stars.
The defenders were caught ball watching. I was talking about those long balls into the 18. Anytime they are faced with such balls, they make mistakes. Exactly what happened to them on this occasion. They need to be up and doing. This is a very crucial game. When you go down, it becomes very difficult for you to come back.
A bit of jittery moments from the home side. Oh, just look at it. Dumaku fails to strip it on the first account. And first to Jao, who couldn't hit it straight into the spreading body of Daniel Afu. As we've got another trouble at the other end, but they managed to survive. It comes to Awote. Stephen Amankuna has been found. Business marker Ali Mohammed and tripped from behind. Another spotting call from referee Charles Bulu.
Amankuna is causing problems for the defenders of Accra Lions. They need to put one man on him to stop him from getting into spaces. But he's been brilliant on the day. He's controlled the game better. He's found his players he needed to assist him, and he's been brilliant.
It's Berekum, Chelsea's free kick. As we get ready to see what he can do. It's brought to it. That's a clever head from Badore to nobody in particular. And once again, the home side survives.
A similar long ball into the 18, and they were caught ball watching. They need to be up and doing, especially the defenders.
Well, the last time Stephen Amankuna scored in the Ghana Premier League was on match day 34 against Pando Hearts of Lions. When he scored a brace. At least to end the season in a fantastic sensation. Here comes Accra Lions from the right hand side. Brilliant way to cut it into the edge of the 18 yard. Ronaldo couldn't make it count. That's a huge clearance from the defensive line. As we've done 36 minutes already, with less than 10 minutes to play for in the first half department of this game. Apiga going a bit central. Finds Safo. And that's Apiga again. Odumaku. Again Odumaku. That's a brilliant touch. Apiga connected. It's a feeble hit. And the pawn stops it. As Berekum, Chelsea will have to build something sensational once again. A free hit. Finds Amankuna. Brilliant play to find Badore. Will hit it onto the right hand side for Ewa Sensi-Lekela. It's a big hit. He's been swept away. And the pressure really stays with Berekum Chelsea. And Lawrence will have it now for them. Seidu upon hit it. That's a clever play from the centre back, unless to avert the danger that was looming. With both teams having very clear chances at goal, but they failed to bury it. Here they'll go again. Joe brings it forward, looking for the run of Stephen Amankuna, but he's been well taken care of. Burley will find Sapiga. Changing position with Lawrence, who have now dropped to the left hand side. And Sapiga stays a bit central in this game. Another poor play in terms of passing. Asamaya Collins. Hit that one to Paul. Who can connect back to him? Well, the advantage stays with them. So you do. Ewa, Betis Maka, Faris to it. Faris Tahiru. That's a bit of clumsy challenge on Lawrence.
That was a big clumsy.
Well, Phil Flynn, that was a bit clumsy as Accra Lions have got another opportunity from the center circle. I have a bit of scouts also watching on as well as the fans. Ali. Tahir. It's brought back again.
Better.
Paku. Okay. Adumaku. We'll walk with this one forward. Slowly building up patiently, taking your time.
Better. It's okay.
Very, very tactical build up from Coach Ibrahim Tanko's side. Brilliant play now. They come into edge of the 18-yard, but the final pass letting them down. That's a big tap from Boati. Really struggling to hit it. And it's dropping to the middle again. That is Badore. Picks it up. And he goes to the ground. It's Jao. And the fans really going gaga on that occasion with that whistle coming from Charles Bulu. And you can see that fan really reacting to it. Crazy sincere at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium.
Emotions have shot up. Most of the fans feel they disagree with the referee. They feel that shouldn't have been a free kick.
The atmosphere certainly electric. The panache of this game is beginning to reach in. Crescendo as we approach the 41st minute. But it's Berekum Chelsea's free kick. That could be Steven Amakunam's head, long hit coming from the big man, and it's a big kick beyond the bar line, and it to be a walking goal kick.
That was a powerful drive over the bar.
Shiva, that'll be running down your spine.
Definitely, his performance in the past have shown that he could conjure magic at any given time. So anytime he's on the ball, you are anticipating, you are waiting for some magic.
Well, had stints with Kumasi Asante Kotoko back in 2021, so it tells you that he's got the profile of a big player. Sedumaku will receive it Talifa, right hand side, and it's brought back to him again. Ali decides to hit it. But again, that's not the best of concentration coming in from Alado again as he loses out on the ball. And it's back to the area. It's lifted deep from Boateng. He's been running down that channel. Very exciting player. So you do. That's a big way to interfere with that play. And the fans really now calling for it. Needs to be careful. Let's just go for it. Close by, but decides to go long. Fine Wate. Tahir senses into the channel, and goalkeeper Obin Setre on the right place to claim it. That's a big relief. And certainly the fans back home in Berekum will certainly be watching the action and hoping that their darling club at least settles for at least a point in Accra. As they've got opportunities, a big opportunity for them to come forward from the left-hand side. Jao release it back to Pont. That's a big hit, but the shot very feeble. That's not going to at least deal with Daniel Afu. And Wote retains it. 44 minutes played, and it's still buried between these two sides. We'll be looking at the minutes. Referee Chasbull will be adding to this game as Lawrence brings it forward. Message for Tahiru, but it's possessed by Steven Amankuna, who races down the right hand side, breaks it back, but he's been pushed off the ball, and that is another 3 points in the bag for referee Chasbull in terms of whistling. Showing his class, showing his quality, showing his agility in terms of forward thrusting. Ali Apiga back to his usual position. Decides to hit it across the field to find Lawrence Setoji. Faris interferes with it, but he didn't deal with the mess. Collins brings it forward in the 2 jersey, and we have 2 minutes of additional time. Nothing to rejoice about. But it's been an end-to-end stuff from the two teams. Badore. Oh, lovely play between Badore and Ewa as they hit it down to Joe. Finds Friye. Again, that was a brilliant defending coming from Accra Lions once again. A bit of calm out the back, no troubles at all for their shot stopper, Daniel Afu. Oh, taking their time to build up from the back again, where they are really comfortable with. Very quality side, I must say. That's a long hit. That's a brilliant way to intercept that ball from Ewa. Muhammad Ali. Well, if you talk about Muhammad Ali, certainly you'll be wondering if he is the son of the boxer, the boxing great Muhammad Ali, but certainly these two are worlds apart. And here's the man I was talking about, Ali. Faris looking for a bit of help. We'll find one. Inawote. Paku. And certainly Chasbull ends the first 45 minutes. Interesting stuff from both teams. Lots of chances.
there is no goal. The first time that was in the 7th of May 2020. So today another one has said anytime they meet the first part of the game, there must be a goal. But I think this time around, history has repeated itself again. The first time that Berekum Chelsea have locked horns with Accra Lions. The second time, as I said, that they've locked horns, that has not produced goal in the very first department of the game. To me, looking at the two sides, Gattuso, it was a balanced game. It was a balanced game, a ding-dong battle, because from the side of Accra Lions, when they started the match, from the first 5 to 10 minutes, I saw their two central defenders. I don't know, they were a bit jittery, but they came into the game and they were able to organize the back, and I think that they've done well. Talking about their forwards, that is where I have a little bit problem with them, because looking at the forwards, the chances that they got, I thought by now they should be up by a goal, but they couldn't utilize their chances. So as Berekum Chelsea are playing as a resolute team. They are playing as if they know the team very, very well, as they play together very, very well. As I told you, they have about 6 players that play the match against Accra Lions last season. So I'm not surprised that we are seeing that telepathy among them.
Right.
Stephen Amankona. Okay, I'll come to Stephen Amankona.
Okay, so we will come to the players. Do you also agree they've played so well, both sides? It's been a midfield action so far.
Just like we expected. It was a midfield battle. But then I realized that Accra Lions started sluggishly. They had they built up very slowly when the game started. Even when they get the ball in midfield, they would send the ball back before they start building from the back, which was slow to me. Chelsea, on the other hand, Berekum Chelsea, on the other hand, I realized that they felt comfortable defending in the box, which is very, very worrying, because the little mistake you do, you concede.
Exactly.
And I don't know whether it's a tactical play which Buedu is relying
but Phil,
on.
looking at Accra Lions, they've created lots of chances this afternoon, but they've not been able to find the back of the net.
Yes, that's what we expect. We know they play wing, they use the wings most of the time, and that's exactly what they are doing. And they've used Apiga. Apiga inverts to the midfield centrally. Sometimes he joins attack from the left and sends the ball into the 18. Most of the time, when the balls are sent into the 18, you find Dankwa. Dankwa is supposed to support the striker in the box. Blessing as well is supposed to support the striker in the box. Most of the time, when Apiga and he runs towards the wing to send the ball into the 18, you find them static. They don't go into the 18. And most of the time, Chelsea, on the other hand, they are defending in a low block. They are using the 5-4-1 system to defend. So if you use only one striker or even 2 strikers in the 18, it will be very difficult for them.
All right.
You need the midfielders to join them in the 18. When the mistakes are made, then they probably can slot the ball.
All right, so we're still live from the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. This is the Ghana Premier League. This is the home of the Premier League. Monday 6, first half, Accra Lions 0, Berekum Chelsea 0. Don't forget, we're live on Metro TV, live on Original TV, live on app. Najid, what should we expect in the second half from the two managers? Coach Ibrahim Tanko and also Samuel Buedu.
Let me add a bit to what Phil was saying. You know, that kind of inverted number says, German trained coach like Ibrahim Tanko have adopted that style. And I think that, not that it is not working, it is really working well for them. But the moment the ball gets into the final third of Berekum Chelsea, you will not find any player of Accra Lions there. That is where the problem is. So in the second department of the game, I think that Coach Ibrahim Tanko, I know he's going to give his guys that pep talk. He should let them know there should be some urgency when they get to the final third of Berekum Chelsea. Because if not that, Berekum Chelsea, looking at their striking department being led by Stephen Amang, they break away, they are going to punish them. So I think that there must be a certain urgency when they get to the final turf of Berekum Chelsea. I can tell you, Gregory has been virtually on holiday. They took the two goalkeepers, that's what I would say. Because at the end of the day, looking at shot at goals, it's not even up to 3. But they have, the Berekum Chelsea have that kind of sharp strikers, but I'm not seeing that from them. Tactical play, Phil made an example of if that was the tactical play that Coach Bodu has adopted. Yeah, I think it's good. But at the end of the day, they are trying to protect that win because they've not been defeated since the league started. So they are trying to protect that. But let me tell you, hey, Chelsea should be very careful because Accra Lions avoid their match, and when we come to the second department of the game, if you don't take care, they are going to punish you. All
right. So talking of Accra Lions, Phil, do you think because of they have about 7 in the squad, and it's been a void for them this season? They've won only 1 game, and this season they've lost 3 games, and they are now, even the first half against Chelsea, they've drawn it 0-0. And what should we expect in the second half? You think inexperience, it's really dawning on them?
Yes, that is a factor. That is a factor because losing 9 players, not just ordinary players, quality players, 9 quality players, and they are playing like this. And I would give credit to Tanko because he's done so well. Normally, you can't find a team play like this in the Premier League when you've lost about almost your first team players, almost all, and you find them playing like this. The only worry I have is how to defend set pieces. Long balls into the 18, whether by set pieces or during play, are becoming difficult for the defenders to handle in the box. It's telling. You will see they were most of the time they were caught ball watching, and it has to take on some few occasions the goalkeeper has to come to free, because if it wasn't for the goalkeeper they would have conceded. In the second half, if Boadu sees, which I know he would have seen, that this is the problem for your defenders, they will send crosses into the 18. They would have to deal with those crosses. When they are able to deal with those crosses, then you can say that yes, they would push for the goal. But not when your defenders are struggling with long balls into the 18. When they are struggling, you definitely there's that fear that it is possible for them to concede.
All right, so finishing has been a problem for the two teams, both Accra Lions and Berekum Chelsea. Up front, they've not been so that potent. Let me use that word. What should we expect? Are we going to see more goals in the second half?
I think that I told you, because when you watch one of their meetings, and I was quote, they played a goalless draw in the first half. That is on the 7th of May, 2023. But when they came back, Berekum Chelsea scored 4 goals in the second department of the game. So I can say we are going to see goals in the second half. But all the same, communication is a key. Accra Lions, Phil said it, and we were going there. When we started the department of the game, there was lack of communication between the defenders and the goalkeeper. But this time around, let them solve their problem. I think that we are going to see goals, maybe 1 or 2 goals.
All right, so this is the home of the Ghana Premier League, all the way from the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. Accra Lions versus Berekum Chelsea. Second half, over to you, commentators.
All right, thanks.
Well, certainly, as we're getting ready for the second half department of this game, we'll be looking to see the players join the field. But it's been a very roasty afternoon out here at the University of Ghana, with temperatures hovering around 26 degrees Celsius, but feels like 33 degrees Celsius. As we have this Berekum Chelsea side trying to keep their energy as we get back into the second half tie. The likes of Badore, the likes of the chap in the 57 shirts, Ifriye, all getting ready to continue from where they left off in the first 40. They've got a big minutes on their hands as we look forward to this exciting fixture. The referee Charles Bolo joining the fray now, and that gives you a clear signal that we are getting back for where we left off. It's been a quality referee on the continent. Or even one of the referees at the WAFU and the 17 tournament. So it tells you that he's got a credibility in terms of officiating. And has been one of Ghana's regular faces at international tournament. And he's the Accra Lions side. What a team they've been. Really stopping a lot of Arsenals into this game against Berekum Chelsea. Well, assistant referee too. Also making sure that everything is intact for this game. Kofi Nyaku as he inspects everything. Well, the bench also reciting a few prayers to support those on the field. The likes of Ernest, Marvin Owusu, Edu Emmanuel, Kojo Ampim, Emmanuel Support, all of them are on the bench for Berekum Chelsea, as well as Shamo and Kofi Tanab Osborne. Maybe perhaps will be coming in the second half department of the game if the gaffer wills. What interesting first 45 minute statistics with the home side seeing most of the ball, 60% as compared to the away side. We've just played 40% of ball possession. A lot of interesting stuff, a lot is happening within the games. But here is the ball for Dankwa as he picks it for Accra Lions. There's a throwing advantage. Well, certainly. Oh, certainly that's a clear foul there. Charles Bolo getting it very right. But a lot of movement within Berekum Chelsea's territory within the 18 yard as Accra Lions have got a free kick down the corner flag. And they've pushed a lot of bodies into that territory. And Chelsea needs to be on the outlook. A lot of movement within that area. The likes of Ali, the likes of George Parku, all within the mix. As it's brought forward, that's a long hit there, but it's been cleared. That's a huge clearance coming from Joe. And that's a big hit. And there's a corner kick now to the home side. All in terms of physique, you can see there's a big difference between these two teams. That's another corner kick for Berekum Chelsea to defend. The likes of Alado or in the midst, that's what taken care of there. Stephen Amankuna falling back to help with a clever head at it. Avert the danger. Amayao twisting and turning. Lifts it for Joe. It's back to Collins once again. We'll find a free here. Amankuna in ample of space down the left hand side. And he gives away possession. You can understand he's a bit frustrated. Awote will find his captain, Ali. With so much experience under his belt, really guiding this young team from behind. Has been a real decoy in terms of orchestrating how they thrust forward. That's a lovely touch from Lawrence to find George Parku. Really moving through that traffic of bodies. And it's back to Yafull once again. Sapiga. Now headed back to his captain, Ali. It's a lovely play through the middle. Swift play now. But Tahir arrives to third leg. And the advantage will stay with him. It's Dankwa instead that was being searched for. Lots happening within the game. Sakala still maintaining possession. Altumaku, lovely play. Looking for Paku once again, but it's been well defended. And Boateng will have the opportunity to send in a long one. Here came a long throw from Boateng. We'll find a big man who will line up a huge shot. Apega sensing the Kala, but nobody in particular. Collins will bring it down with his chest. And gives away possession. As George Parku brings it forward down the left hand side, but decides to stay in the middle. It's now onto the left hand side for Apega. He's got Tahir ahead of him. Lawrence. And that's a great interference to bring this way for Berekum Chelsea. Stephen Amankuna falling deep to help with defensive duties. One of the best of touches from both teams in the heart of the field. And lots of loose balls coming through. As we've done 53 minutes already. And it's still intact between these two sides. Nothing to show for.
It's been a battle between these two teams. The quality of play is being shown on the pitch.
Does Lawrence Setoje in a few seconds? Yes, look at it, hitting it from outside of his boot. We'll keep you updated on another fixture happening between Kano Hearts of Lions and Vision FC, which is still barring. As Badore brings it forward for Berekum Chelsea, finds Steven Amankunam. Oh, that's a lovely tap from a quality goalkeeper, and what a big hand to stop it there from Afu.
That was a beautiful play. The keeper didn't expect that shot. Neither did the defenders. That was an intelligent play.
Quick, sharp, and the stinger from a top Steven Amankuna. What a turn after receiving that ball from Badore. 180-10, and the shot certainly. It has got no questions at all. There they'll go again. And the flag is already up. And let's halt it. The intention of another onslaught.
That was brilliant from Amankuna. This is shown his quality, his experience, his confidence on the ball. It's been brilliant.
There's the Accra Lions. Let's try to exchange some passes from their own backyard. I'll still bring it forward. Watin has been found. Faris Tahiru. Somewhere between so many wide set, but not the best of pass to find. And we'll take Ali. Looking for a lot of space to shred the ball through, and it's back to the right hand side again where Adumaku Watson has been based. I pick a bit into it. Adumaku recovers for Accra Lions, and what a way to defend from Frank Opon. Swooping it beyond the sideline for a welcome throw in. And just blew whistles, and I'm sure certainly the advantage is going to stay. A bit of confusion. Who is he staying with? Or to stay with the home side? Sapiga will patiently walk to see if he can. If but this was the earlier on brawl between those two players, Jao and Tahiru. That's a yellow card going for Coach Samuel Bedu. Lots of emotions flying high in this game. Well, I think is the second manager to have gotten into the book of the referee after we saw one out here. But look at it, a bit of mishap here at Berekum Chelsea's defensive line. It's a big touch. And 10, and again it's cleared. That is certainly a corner kick. That's a great defending from Badore. Just got the legs to push it away.
That was quite scrappy. He controlled the ball even when he was falling off, trying to get the ball back to play into the 18.
Lions corner kick from the left hand side with Apiga sending it across. Clever head, oh my goodness, that is the best one from Accra Lions. And it is him who, Captain Muhammad Ali, scores against Berekum Chelsea last time out, and he repeated. Great shock, and the fans from Berekum certainly will be casting their stars.
Brilliant play, brilliant, just brilliant. Muhammad Ali, he rose up, picked the spot, headed the ball into the 18, into the box. Setre was standing in the box, in the goal post, but he had no chance. He had no chance. Look at the way he jumped. He rose above all the players and headed the ball into the net. That's brilliant.
A captain's jump. Just look at it. Rising highest. Leap over everyone. And the textbook header. Absolutely very spot on. And the home side dances into the lead. And he has finally opened the scoring account in this game. I told you, he's got experience. We know where he's orchestrating play from the back. And that's the confirmation of the scoreline for you. 58th minute. And that is the story.
Hey, that's it, go, go. 1-1,
Berekum Chelsea have now got a free kick from the left-hand side as we approach the 60th minute mark in this game. And it's Franco Pong. Certainly lots of bodies up front with the likes of Stephen Amankuna. It brought across. Berekum and Stephen Amankuna hacks onto it. Lots of bodies. Oh my goodness! That is the equalizer. Last season's top scorer has just turned on his gear, and Accra Lions must be in trouble, and the fans jubilate. What a goal, and what a way to get his team back into this game.
That was individual brilliance. Individual brilliance. They picked the ball, controlled the ball, shoved off the defenders, picked the spot, and shot the ball into the net. That's brilliant.
Well, look at it. A perfect hit from a perfect striker. Sandwich between 6 Accra Lions players, and the hit is a top-notch belter beyond goalkeeper Daniel Afu. And Berekum Chelsea are back into this tie.
This was the magic we were talking about, and it's shown that he can conjure magic at any given time.
Isn't that interesting? Oh, less than 30 minutes to play for. And it's all squared up now. His first of the season. After match day 5, he has now opened the scoring account. This man, Stephen Amankuna. He's been searching for it all afternoon. So that's him again with a lovely header towards Accra Lions territory. Got a pick it.
Okay, go.
Okay, Afu needs to be careful. That's another trouble coming in there. And it's tapped away. And Accra Lions needs to stay focused in this game. Amel looking for Jao. And we'll find a Pega. The last time these two sides settled for a draw was back in September 2023. With Mizake Free's score, at least giving a bit of caution to Berekum Chelsea. And Bernard Kessie was the player to score for Accra Lions. When it's all settled for 1-1 stalemate. But in this game, there's no Bernard Kessie, but there's Mizake Free. And already the talismanic Amankuna have already brought them into the game. Could this be a second? Here he comes again. Oh my goodness, that is a big foot. How missed the chance of getting a brace.
Well, I thought he was raising the ball above the goalkeeper and dipping it into the net.
On the best of skill, just look at it. Clever idea from goalkeeper Albin Setre to find his marksman up front. He fails to direct it. And Accra Lions survive once again. That's a clever play. It's switched inside. Alado couldn't hack into it. Itahiru has it. Really forced down that far side. by Mayao, and is brought into the middle. Boateng. Setoji goes to the ground, and that is a very silly tackle, I must say, on the young chap.
That was a crazy tackle. But the game seems to be opened now. As soon as Berekum Chelsea conceded, we saw them opening the game, and it's a ding-dong affair now. It's end-to-end stuff. Swinging from left to right, from right to left, and the game is quite open.
What I see is Accra Lions free kick, and it's batting in Apiga, who lines up for it. It's sent in by Apiga, and Seidu pass it away, and it's stopped by Mayao. We'll change direction of play to find Amankuna down the left-hand side. He was looking for a bit of support. It's a long hit into the arms of Daniel Afu. Lawrence. Don't forget about his diminutive figure. He's got a straight footwork. George Parker couldn't really get at the broken pieces quite well, and there's a chance that will still stay with the home side after going into the lead, and it has been cancelled by Amankuna. Twisting and turning on the far side, brought into the middle. Ali. Looking for a bit of deep blue shirts, but find a white one. As Apiga comes into the middle to win that battle. Really spreading the ball quite well. That was from the feet of the man who is coming for Musa Hamzata. Issa Mohammed, and that's another huge challenge coming from the other side with a clash. As far as Tahiru and goalkeeper being such a clattering into each other. It seems to be okay, the youngster, as far as the experienced shot-stopper. Yeah, really good to continue, but just look at that for a hit into the penalty box. Well, they've just brought in another face, very hard-working player, Fuzi Taylor. But it's a punt for Berekum Chelsea. What a hit from the left-hand side. To nobody in particular. He was looking for Mizak Efriye, couldn't find him. And it finds the fate of Accra Lions captain. It's brought back to the man in the 16th shirt, Issa Mohammed. Looking for a bit of space, taking their time to build up from the back, and here it's Issa once again. Adumaku goes long, wins the challenge. And it's finally a throwing advantage. As we've done 67 minutes. It's 1-0 here at Ghana's Premier University, University of Ghana, Legon. But far away, in Kando is still barring between the two sides, Vision FC and Kando Hearts of Lions. Looking to be settling for an even game. And they've got lots of time to let's see if they can separate the men from the boys. Here's the man Colin Samewu. One of the big players also been for Berekum Chelsea. A player with so much pedigree. Well, he joined them from Asante Kotoko in 2020. Played 20 times last season. Here he is, having another exciting season. Lawrence. Oh, it's a lovely curl into the channel. This could be a long hit, but it's been blocked. And it cannot be kept on the turf. That's a Dumaku picks it. Finds Issa Mohammed. Alado, that's a clever play from the striker. He's got a bit of support. Faris made some misunderstanding. He's 10. That's another wasted opportunity. He should have left it for Tahiru. But Taylor decided to go for it. Well, they've been awarded corner kick from that effort. With Berekum Chelsea having to defend the Alliance once again from set piece. Let's remember, Adumaku Watson brings it forward. It's a big kick with everybody. And a big question, can it be kept on the turf? Yes, it will be kept. Lawrence runs forward with it. Going to be another big kick. He was trying to pick up the man on the right hand side, Adumaku, but that shot certainly cannot be kept. So much power behind it for this man in the 2 to at least hatch on to. 20 minutes of normal time left in this game. Has brought back. Mizaki Freye has got to deal with Muhammad Ali. Press the ball into the far right hand side. Here comes a long shot from Jao. Referee Charles Bulu, at least with his whistle, will relieve the big pressure on Accra Lions.
Accra Lions were grouped at the back and felt very confident in defending. I believe they've gone back to the drawing board and they have started piling on the pressure again.
Yes, Salis. I would say they took the leads and they will change direction of play to the right hand side. Certainly we're looking for Faris, finds it, wasting so much time, but he's got to deal with a big man. Leaves it for his colleague Edumaku. We'll leave it for Lawrence Setoji, who heads it into the middle and picks the water. He's got a Pega close by. It's a very patient build-up, careful build-up from Accra Lions. Long hit into the channel and is headed away. Issa Mohammed has got a lot of options and will bring it into this channel on the right hand side. Another diagonal ball across the field. Onto the left hand side as he drifts into the middle. That's Taylor. I'll leave it for Wate. Apega has been invited into the picture. And that's a poor kick from a youngster. It's been promising, but not the best of delivery. As we've got cross-section of the fans really enjoying themselves here. Not the best of atmosphere you want to expect from them. Very quiet, but at least their drums are doing the talking as they wait on eagerly to see if Accra Lions can jump into the lead. Referee Charles Bulu once again spotting something unusual at the far right-hand side. And that's another great relay for Berekum Chelsea. They will leave it for their goalkeeper, Ben Tetre. Another quality shot stopper in the Ghana Premier League. I've had stayed with so many of the clubs. It's just 20 years. in 28 appearances. Obin Setre kept 13 clean sheets, so it tells you his caliber. Salih brings it forward for Accra Lions. Issa Mohammed finds Sedu Marku. And he'll leave it for Issa once again, who's now been brought into the centre-back position. Apega. And it's just lovely to watch these young stars play for Accra Lions, knowing very well that majority of last season's regular starters have all travelled abroad, with most of them also changing their clubs. There's Samankuna down the left-hand side, and it's been interfered with.
It's quite impressive how Tanko has been able to keep the boys together, to even get them to play like this. They've been brilliant.
As a captain, Fuseni coming to the rescue with that simple touch. Hans Jehu once again having force from behind. But there's the man Phil was talking about, Tanko, former Ghana international.
He's really done well.
A player
Credits go to him.
Who won so many accolades in his playing days. Oh, just another very clumsy challenge coming from Taylor on Zhao.
Step back!
Trying to construct a bit of magic. As advantage will stay with him. For the first time we've seen Berekum Chelsea approach Accra Lions have in the last 2 minutes. It's all been the home side show. They've really dominated possession in terms of how they exchange passes together. Asewa will hit it through the channel. Yellow cam again, has been stopped. But Apega will bring it back to his captain, Ali. Oh, such a very brave defending, needs to be careful. Hit it to Apega, who is on his left-hand side. Finds Issa Mohammed, the replacement for Hamzata. He's done perfectly well, isn't it?
Perfectly well. But they've done so well. Samuel Bodu, on the other hand, has been impressive. Very impressive. With the way he's built the side. He's done so well.
That's Sedu Marku. The player stays on the turf. The big man, Stephen Amankuna. And he's not happy with that touch that was visited on him earlier on. And there seems to be a bit of interaction between these two players to find a way to break down these Accra Lions young chaps who are very resolute in defense. Very solid in terms of using the flanks, where their pacey players has been Edumaku and Apega. But I must say that Lawrence have been promising with the glimpses of what he's shown so far.
Tanko, on the other hand, has used Apega as the player to change the system. He's pushed Apega forward to join attack. Most of the time he uses him as a central midfielder, and he's been brilliant. Some stats for you this afternoon. Ball possession 60% to Accra Lions and 40% to Berekum Chelsea. Goal attempts 5 to Accra Lions and 10 to Berekum Chelsea. Shots on target 2 to Accra Lions and 4 to Berekum Chelsea.
Well, certainly one of the players that this Accra Lions side will be missing is David Odro, who now applies his straight for Barcelona B-side together with his countryman Abdul Aziz of Dreams FC. Gonna be hoping to break into the senior side in the coming months or coming days after being invited to train with the first team. But this goalkeeper has been brilliant, isn't it?
It's been so brilliant.
2 super saves to keep out Berekum Chelsea from taking the lead. So here's a throw in. And it's Franco Pont who will be going very long with it. And he just goes long and forces nobody in the high shed. Is well picked by Daniel Afu. A final Pega. That's brought back. I've seen most of the ball within their own halves. Issa Mohammed have now been invited. Raising the head to look for a bit of space. And we'll find one in Taylor. Ali. What a captain he's been. Captain fantastic. Leading by example on match day 6. Taking the time to patiently try and pull out this Berekum Chelsea players out of their defensive shell. This time around he gets it all wrong with the way he passed the ball from Badore. Who finds Badore again, will connect to it, looking for Steven Amankuna, and instead picks Edumaku. That's a class of outcome in there. That's Taylor. Fuzi couldn't pass upon, and the double challenge wins it. And Dakwa will not have the better of that ball, certainly.
Their confidence on the ball must be commended. They control the game better. Their one-touch passing has been excellent.
Yes, it's up. It looks to be another poor touch into the edge of Berekum Chelsea's 18-yard as they bring it away. I've not really seen much of Dankwa Blessing in Suman. Has been very silent in this game.
I think he's being used as a second striker because Apiga has been using that left wing. So he's been pushed into the 18 as a second striker for Accra Lions.
Well, talking about Dankwa, he's also a player who, unless have had a bit of stint with the national under-19 side. Also started his footballing career with Abreport Bayern to Abreport Newcastle. And he hails from Tepa. And I'm sure certainly the people of Tepa are watching their boy into this game. This is not been stopped. That's a big boot finally from Francopan. He needs to be careful. It's lifts it for his captain, Ali. And you can see what they are trying to do. It's a clear strategy. Push Berekum Chelsea players into their cell and see. But the sad news is that they lost against Kumasi Asante Kotoko match day 5 by goal to 0. Far away at the Linkley Sports Stadium in Obuasi. But it's a clever ball hit into the channel and it's been well dealt with there by Saidu. Here they managed to break away from those excesses. Ewa. And it's a big boot up front. And this was stopped on the chest. Certainly has been a commanding leader at the back. Ali, you've got to really applaud his exploits.
He's been very solid at the back. Very, very solid. Connecting play with the midfielders, especially Apiga, who's supposed to be on the left-hand side, but you always find him in midfield, which I believe is part of the plan of Tanko today, just to support play.
Here's Lawrence Setoji at the right-hand side for Accra Lions, drops it into the middle to find the Togolese international, Wote. And he'll find Pega. Pega bends it forward. And you can see a lot of white shirts on it. Issa. Dankwa. Issa once again. There's a lot of exchanges between Accra Lions players. Alido, lovely play into the channel to find a run of Edumaku. Sensing a swinger who is made in it. And it's just too powerful to be connected.
That was a sweet cross. a sweet cross that needed a perfect finish in the box. Unfortunately, he couldn't get his direction right.
As we've got Ampim coming on for Collins to work for Berekum Chelsea. That will be their first substitution this afternoon. And we've got another one coming. As for Accra Lions, Alado is out for the man in the 32 shirt, David Olubi Akintode, to come in. Well, certainly tells you that this is a Nigeria international.
In Wafo is coming from Nigeria, from Shooting Stars. He's a striker. He started last week against Asante Kotoko. And he's another perfect, solid striker.
Well, let's see. At least they are here to enjoy the last 6 minutes of normal time. And also what coach and what referee Chasbull will be adding on onto this game. But as Berekum Chelsea is throwing, it's a long one once again, looking for Stephen Amankuna. Oh, there's a bit of clash outside the 18-yard. And it's Awote and Ifriye who goes down from that challenge. It's such a hot exchange. And again, we'll have to hold up a bit as we attend to these two players. I was right, just an inch or 2 inches away from the mark on the 18-yard. And it's time for some of these players to at least have a bit of sip as they think about the last strategy to unset this Berekum Chelsea side. All the best of faces from the Accra Lions fans. And also we've got a Kowa Nassau team here to support their senior side. They've always been present in their numbers.
Lucky in Wafo, who just came on, is a Nigerian international from Shooting Stars. He is the only player Accra Lions signed this season. He's a solid chap, a very strong striker.
That's Awote, hacks it into the middle, drops it to Issa on the right-hand side. Here comes Dakwa, somewhere between 3 players, but finally there's been Francopan who touching from behind and gives him the advantage. As we are looking set to have Bediaku and Ampim join us. So certainly Bediaku will be coming for Hubert Zhao. And he takes a late shower in his game. Oh, Bediaku, what a player he's been. And here's another man that is walking on the turf. And really not in a haste to come up as we get ready to have Accra Lions free kick. Really pushing a lot of bodies forward. And again, it's a bit of misunderstanding between the players, as Chasbull would have to solve that puzzle. It's always been that man in the 14th set, Frank Copon, who seems to be somewhere, somehow, always in the midst. This was a brilliant idea, but it's well watched. And it's stopped in that trap. So that you can see the challenge coming from the big man, Akin today. As we've got just 2 minutes of normal time left in this game. That's Husseini, hits it down the left-hand side to find Paul. Was hoping to corner to Ewa once again, but it to roll straight into the arms of Daniel Afu at the opposite end. There's Issa Mohammed. Let's wait for Awote. And a long drive comes once again. The attack breaks down with just 1 minute. And we're looking to be settling for the draw if nothing dramatic changes. The complexity of this tie. Badore. That's a sweet play, but Awote stops it. Will hit it to his captain, who's just close by. Apiga. Another lovely hit through the channel. And it's brought away. But it's dealt with by Seidu, who clears it. That's a big clearance. Well, the captain have now really taken so many miles up front to find Apiga, who touches it. Lost a bit of focus. And it's out. Well, certainly we'll be seeing the number of minutes that will be added on, as we've done 90 minutes in this game. 6 minutes of additional time. Big minute. Taken out from the experienced referee Charles Bolu. And Frank Kepon hacks onto Berekum Chelsea down the left hand side, gives the ball to Jankwa. Laurie Setoji will invite Taylor. I'll drop it to his captain Ali in the center circle. Adumaku once again will have a touch, but Yaku could not mop up the floor. And that's a big hit out of that dangerous area. I must say, I've been very, very impressed by how this Accra Lions side really sets up their play. With your wing fullbacks really doing a lot in terms of trotting forward. But it's going to be a throw-in. There's a big one that has been thrown inside. That's a very crazy challenge on Stephen Amankuna. Only winning the sympathy of the referee once again. He's one of the players that you've got to protect. Well, just look at it. It was a long throw looking for the talisman, and he was stopped by Issa Mohammed. Oh, it's a strong touch from behind. Husseini relays one up front. It's on to the feet of Amankuna. And as well dealt with by Issa Mohammed once again. Who kept his eye really on the ball. At least to get his feet to check the direction of the ball to cause further problems. I'll see what joins the fray. And he has been elected to pick the corner kick from the left-hand side, and will be one of the set pieces that Accra Lions will have to deal with, as we've got so many players who can score from such pieces into Accra Lions penalty area. Here it comes. There's a header, but he fails to direct his body, but Yaku couldn't really control it, and that's another breathing space for the home side. It's been 2 shots. I'll go for Berekum Chelsea, with just one coming from Accra Lions. As Issa Mohammed will send it into the center of the field to find his captain Ali. That's a big, lovely ball into the channel. Lose everybody. This could be a bit dangerous. And it's picked by Badore. Finds Stephen Amankuna. Well, first touch quite heavy, but he manages to keep it on the tap. And the final touch from Edumaku once again. Very clever. What's the movement from this player? High IQs, agility, and movement. Very, very spot on from him. The former Porcupine Warrior. There's the throw-in advantage. And once again, it's the away side that have the benefit. And it's Frank Copon, the left back who effected. I'll take it on the line. And it's back to him again, looking to pitch his marker to it. And it's another throw-in set piece. What a game we're having from this youngster, Frank Copon. He's really coming to the picture in the dynamics of the game. As this lovely ball is returning, but Diaku has been stopped. It's brought into the middle. Can they have it? It's 10 up front. Akin today drops it into the middle to pick Taylor. He's got Lawrence Setoji, but finds Edumaku. Setoji has it. Akin today was looking to receive it. It could not be picked. Taylor managed to keep possession. Saleh once again will find a bit of solace in Taylor, the man who's coming in the second half. It's 10 inside. The referee have none of that. Most of Berekum Chelsea players were claiming for a handball. That's a pawn. This is rather Misaki Free. Lawrence. And that's a drive up front from the skipper on the side. Ali, the best of touches to connect to his marker. And release his money to find him. He's brought inside. That is a heavy touch. And Tahiru, at least interfering with that crossing that was coming. What a bit of frustration coming from Akintunde, who was expecting it. We've done 96 minutes. 6 minutes of additional time, Clyde. And the story is still intact here at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. And that certainly ends it. It's full time. And it's Accra Lions who refuse to die in this fixture. And it's Berekum Chelsea who've got an edge to get into this game from their talisman, Stephen Amankunam. But what a goalkeeper Daniel Afu has been. What a stop twice to deny Berekum Chelsea in the first half department of the game.
Come on, boys.
Exciting stuff. And you can see why they'll be applauded by their technical team. As Tahir and Piggy also being spoken to. And certainly it means that Berekum Chelsea will stay on a 4th position in the Ghana Premier League as it stands after today, whilst Accra Lions have moved to the 12th position after match day 6 as we wait for the result from other fixtures across the other match centers tomorrow. It's full time at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. Accra Lions 1, Berekum Chelsea 1.
All right, so it's all over the University of Ghana Sports Stadium between Accra Lions and Berekum Chelsea. It's 1-1. And don't forget, we live on Metro TV, live on Original TV, Alpha TV, as well as on the Ghana Football Association app. I have Coach Ibrahim Tanko, head coach for Accra Lions, with me. Coach, difficult games, 6 games so far this season. Will you say it's a tough season?
Yes, like I said from the beginning, we know it's going to be tough based on the players we recruit and those who left. But particularly this game was very, very tough. And I think 1 point here against a very good side of Berekum Chelsea, it's okay. A
super goal from your captain, Muhammad Ali. How will you describe the goal?
No, I think it's a very good team goal. It's a set pieces, and I think the one who bring the ball have it very well for him to just head the ball inside. So I think he did very well, and I congratulate him for that.
You created a lot of chances in the first half, even in the second half, but your guys failed to utilize those chances. What will you say is the problem?
No, I think we have to keep on working. There's no medicine to score, so we will keep on working at the training ground, and definitely they will score some time to come.
All right, but your next game is against Young Apostles, right? Another difficult game. What should we expect?
I mean, all the games are difficult, so definitely we are going to prepare very well. We know what the boys can do, and we still have 2-3 home games now. Definitely we are going to prepare very well, and then hope that the next game will be 3 points away.
You are disappointed with the results today?
No, I'm not happy that we didn't have 3, but I think the way the game went, I think 1 point is good for both teams.
Thank you very much,
okay,
Coach Ibrahim Tanko. So that's the head coach for Accra Lions. I also have with me Coach Samuel Buedu. 6 games undefeated. What is the secret?
The secret is we are well organized, and this season we have decided to do well. So, yeah.
You were so confident before the start of the game that you're going to win against Accra Lions today, but you've had 1 point and fantastic equalizer. In fact, a quick one from Stephen Amanonkona. What will you say?
Yeah, what I would say is the boys did well. Even comeback is not an easy game. We're supposed to score them earlier, but then we couldn't. Then they came back to score us, and we also come back to cancel the goal, which is it motivates the boys, and I would urge that they should keep on doing that. So they did well.
All right, so your next game is against in fact, Lagos Cities in Berekum. What should we expect?
Yeah, well, I think this is the match that we have done with this one, and going back to correct the mistake that happens here, and I hope that
must be a happy man. 6 games undefeated.
No, not that what you want. Our expectation is high, so we want to go higher, and I believe that gradually it will come.
Thank you very much, Coach Samuel Buedu. All right, so that's the head coach for Berekum. Chelsea, he was so confident that their side will win today's game, but it's been a difficult game for them. Okay, so I have the man of the match here with me. I have Muhammad Ali, captain for Accra Lions. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Bibi Aboko there. Fantastic goal by all standards. Corner now expect to say Obe Pim Ashana.
I'm expecting because always now a training. Corner be a baby. Expect to say it's been
and I'm going to be in maximum 3 points. You know, this is where we need just 1 game against Nswatraman. BBI Hamana.
Oh, because a be higher, but so she team now quite new players. I feel like used to, with time now. I hope say make it better.
Okay, so next game when the Young Apostles, then I'll catch more fans. So more fans. We see sign on that. Then I'm expecting against Young Apostles.
Then I'm going next week. I'm expecting win from USA because you got training. I got training to very hard. I'm going next week. I'm expecting victory.
Muhammad Ali, all the best.
Thank you.
Okay. So Muhammad Ali, the man of the match. He is the man of the match for today's game. We live on Metro TV, live on Original TV, as well as on Alpha TV, plus the Ghana Football Association app. It's 1-0 at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. Najib is here and Philanan is here. Quick one. Let's wrap up. Your take on
29th September 2023. The game ended in a 1-goal apiece. And I think that it has repeated itself. I told you that looking at the two coaches and their tactical acumen and play on the field, I told you that we are going to see some goals in the second department of the game. But I gave the bookmakers is going to be under 2.5, and it has come to pass. To the two coaches, they've really tactically they really did well, because when you came in the second half, looking at the shape of Samuel Bodu, when they are attacking, he comes back to the 3 defensive setup, but when they are defending, he comes back to the 4 and the 5 defensive setup, which is that he knew what they were playing. And Accra Lions, their shape was really good. They are now putting things together. To me, the two teams have exhibited good football this afternoon at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. All the best to the two teams. They've done well.
All right, so let's talk about the goals. Two beautiful goals from the two sides. First from Muhammad Ali, beautiful header. Before under 1 minute, Steve Amankuna equalized for.
2 goals from 2 confident players from different sides. Muhammad Ali has been solid throughout the season, and we know he's the captain, so he leads by example. He led by example by scoring the goal. But how he took